something, 30 something. 30 something. Hey, 30 something.
Hi guys, welcome back to 30 somethings with your girl Chris White and
Mel B.
And we are so happy that you're tuning in. So I hope everyone had a happy holidays. I am purposely not saying happy 4th of July, but happy holidays. Mel, how was your holiday weekend with your family?
I had an awesome time celebrating the 4th. We went swimming, we popped firecrackers, my husband grilled, and then I had some cousins come over and pop the firecrackers again, and we played dominoes in spades. So I had an awesome time from the morning to the night. I honestly was a little skeptical of how this 4th of July would be because usually on the 4th of July, we go and see all of my family members. But I actually enjoyed the intimate setting. So we had a good time. Also, I have a video that I posted, so go check it out on how to have fun at a small gathering on the 4th. It is posted on 30 Something's YouTube channel.
Yes, please go check it out. I checked it out. I had a fabulous time watching myself. I am not with my family, and I did not get to be with my family during the 4th, although I did get to be with my close friends. So watching Mel's video made me feel like I really kind of still was with family, and it is exciting and a lot of fun to watch. So please go check it out.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah. So today we are going to talk about body perceptions and beauty standards and hair.
A lot of changes to my hair lately. You know, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I did the big chop and I cut it pretty low, and it's grown so much in just 3 weeks. I actually love being natural. I've tried a new color. It's actually fun.
And it's really beautiful on you. Like, the color is phenomenal. What color is that?
It is called a spice cognac. I know back in the day, my cousin would get it in her hair, and I always loved it. So I just wanted to try it. I said, if I'm going to go bleach it, might as well go with that spice cognac. And I really did like it.
Well, I like it too, girl. You're shining. You're shining. So my question to you today is, what are some common American beauty standards, and do you think that you fit them?
I feel like the American beauty standards have changed, you know, maybe within the last 10 years versus maybe when I was 21. I'm 31 now. Maybe when I was about 21, the standard would be to have the straight, long hair, very thin, petite. You know, that's kind of what the standard would be. But I think over the years, they have definitely changed and evolved. Black girl magic, the natural hair. I'm actually late getting on the natural hair train, but several of my family members, most of my friends have been natural for years, and I just really don't know what took me so long, but I am happy that I have joined.
Well, we're happy to have you. I too had to go through a natural journey in 2015. I think we as Black women do not talk about our natural journey. It's not something that's well known, like, and well world known. And the reason why I say that is because part of the natural journey is literally just stripping what everyone else is saying is beautiful to you and literally redefining what beauty is. And that in and of itself is it's an enlightening journey, and it puts you in a place where you really have to be able to be all in acceptance with yourself. So, Mel, how do you feel though about, do you think that, like I said, do you think that you are fitting into what American beauty standards are today with your natural hair journey?
As I said, I do think that the standards have changed. You know, if you say American standards, maybe like everyone in the United States, but I think that it's pretty acceptable to have your natural hair. Yeah, I think it is. I think Black hair is intriguing, and even outside of being natural, because I've always had a perm ever since I think I maybe were like 5 or 6. So I really didn't even realize how my real natural hair is. Like, it's amazing to see my true curl pattern. But even so, with people who have permed hair, you know, Black women can just do so much with our hair. We can do sew-ins, we can do braids, we can do the natural look. And I just think that it's awesome that we can do all of those things, whether you are natural or even if you do have a perm. We're just beautiful.
Beautiful people. It's so crazy because it took me to this age to realize and to be completely accepting and proud of the fact that I'm a Black woman. Like, I grew up as an ugly duckling for a while, and people definitely did not feel like they should not have told me because they did. And it was interesting growing up in that way because you got to be an outsider when it came to appearance, and so you got to experience something that allowed you to empathize with anybody and everybody around you. So from, growing up and then glowing up, thank you God, I now not necessarily suffer from body images, but have my own insecurities and flaws about things that I would prefer not, have on
Hmm.
my body.
Yes, and I also, would just urge any of our listeners or anybody out there to just know that, when that question you posed about American beauty standards, even Black people beauty standards, you have to just create your own beauty standard.
Mhm.
And what is beautiful to you, that's what's beautiful, because beauty is only skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to love the Temptation song when they sung that, but you just have to feel like you are beautiful. Everybody has something about them that is beautiful, regardless of your race, your color, your weight, your hair, regardless. So when you find that, you create that standard.
Yeah, and everybody has something also about them that they may consider a flaw. Like
Hmm.
everybody, it does not matter who that person is or what that person looks like. Trust
Oh,
me,
yeah,
they do.
definitely.
And so, what I'm going to piggyback off Mel and say, you know what? Live in your present body. Like, if that present body is one that you bought, or if that present body is one that you currently just live in, like, whatever you are housing, don't like separate your soul and your spirit from what your body is, because you have to understand that what's actually important is how beautiful your soul is and how beautiful your spirit is, not
Hmm.
necessarily what people think that you should look like on the outside. And
Hmm.
I can understand how hard that would be to reconcile sometimes, but I encourage you to just take a deeper look in who you are, and if that means that you need someone to help you guide you along that way as in a therapist or as in a friend, then talk to them
Hmm.
about how you're feeling about your body image and what society is telling you that you should feel like. Talk to people about what is the actual standard for beauty, or
Yeah.
Black beauty, that is. Melanie, you mentioned that even in the Black community, we have our own set standard too. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what would you
Well,
like
just
to
just
indulge
when I think about body image, as I said, maybe 10 years ago, to be skinny and small, or even now, I see a lot of people are going getting their bodies done, getting the butt injections, just not being happy with themselves or trying to get that certain look. And I do not judge that. If you want to have surgery, I say just know the risk and be careful, but that is your choice,
in?
because I'm not that person. I can't say what they feel and why they feel the need
Mhm.
for it to be done that way. But even if
And
you get that
I'm sure
done,
everyone's
you have
happy.
to have your own standard,
Yeah,
because things are going to change. It's like, oh, I'm skinny, but I wish I could gain some weight so I can be thick. Or I'm thick, I wish I could
exactly.
lose weight. So you can't really go by people's standards. You got to come by your own.
Exactly. And you have to, like I said, I would advise people to just live in the present moment. Live in the present moment within your body and the way it is now. I
Yeah,
just want to make sure that people understand that American beauty standards, it does not fit the status quo for everyone. It's just
it
not the
doesn't. It
status quo
doesn't.
for
So the question about the beauty standard, that's kind of a loaded one. And I don't look at American beauty standards. I don't look at what the Black community think of a beauty standard. Melanie has her own beauty standard, and that's what I encourage our listeners to do. Because we are all beautiful. God has made us perfectly, and you are the way you're supposed to be. And if you love it, it's infectious.
Mhm.
Others will too.
Going through white schools and white universities will have you have a set standard that you're supposed to look up to, you're supposed to also look like. And when you're black, you never fit into those standards because number one, you're black. So you never can fit up to those standards as the ones that actually can. So it makes you already an anatomy. And so it really feels like you already at a certain age have to create your own lane. You already at a certain age have to define your own beauty. And so having to go through that journey, and a journey like this has blessed my life, and it has really formed my character. That makes me so happy to be a black woman. That makes me so happy to be a black woman. That makes me so happy to be a black woman. That makes me so happy to be a black woman. That makes me so happy to be a black woman.